This is Geekpreacher here with Kerry Bourgoine, the author of two great games, Adventure of the Card Game and Links. I had the honor of gaming with Kerry at GaryCon I. At GaryCon I, he introduced me to Adventure of the Card Game. Again, that's one of those games that I normally don't recommend, but I do recommend Adventure of the Card Game. It's great. It was a lot of fun. So I just wanted to ask Kerry a few questions. Just some easy ones for him here, but how long have you been gaming?
I started gaming when I think I was about 13. Just went over a friend's house and randomly was like, "Hey, you want to play this game?" And we started playing AD&D, and it wasn't remotely didn't really play with any real rules or anything like that. Not that I know it now. I reflected back upon it, and it was just mishmash. We weren't rolling dice, and he was just kind of reading the module and telling me what was happening and stuff. And I was like, on my walk home from that, I was just hooked. I knew I was hooked. I was like, "That's so cool! That's so cool!" I loved it.
Great. So your friends got you into gaming, right?
Yeah, my friends. Yeah.
And you still come to cons and get the opportunity to game with your friends?
Yeah, I only started coming to cons like 7 years ago, and I had always wanted to come. I always wanted to go to Gen Con. I always wanted to go to Gen Con, and I finally made it out here. And then there was a convention up in Lake Geneva I heard about, where you go and you get meet Gary Gygax and meet the whole crew, and so I had to go to that. And yeah, and that's how I started talking with him, and that was probably one of my best shows ever. It was small, it was intimate, it was the opposite of what a Gen Con is. This is great. There's a lot of stuff here to do. But it's just the opposite, and that it's a very intimate affair. So you just sit down and hang out with, all the old gamers and see how it was all done. They sit there and tell you war stories about the old TSR days, and it's just great.
So how did you get involved with GaryCon?
Well, GaryCon was after the funeral. We wanted.
That's the funeral of Gary Gygax, right?
Yeah, Gary Gygax. After that, the family and stuff, they wanted someplace to gather and hang out and do the things that Gary loved to do and try to remember him. So we and we had no idea what the turnout would be. We were going to a place that we could meet up. And so we got in touch with the American Legion Hall in Lake Geneva, where some of the early Gen Cons were. And that was one of the reasons that was chosen. And we decided to go there after that. And that was actually considered GaryCon 0. And everybody went there and played games after, and it was really nice to reminisce and play games and tell stories about him and play the games that he loved. So the following year, the family decided to do it again, and I decided to help out. So with Group Gygax and the lead, we kind of set all up, did it again at that place, and then we expected about 100 people, and about 160 showed up. So it was great. It was just great because we weren't really advertising and we weren't really doing anything. We just wanted a time to remember Gary, have everybody show up and remember all the contributions he did. And that's really the art of it. You just go there, remember him, remember all the games he loved, and hang out with all the people that were involved with his life, his games, his works. And
it's a great way. I agree with you. It was a great way to remember Gary and just honor his memory for all the great games he's given us. Now, when is GaryCon II? So those who see this can tell us when GaryCon II is going to be this year.
GaryCon II is going to be, I think it's the third week of March. I forget the exact dates. But if you just go to GaryCon.com, and it's posted right there, you can do online registration. And all the money goes to a charity for Gary. So it's not about really making money. And this year we got a bigger accommodation because we outgrew quickly last year, and we were worried that we'd have to shut the doors, but fortunately we could squeeze everybody in and have a good time. So this year it's a little bit bigger place, and actually have like hotel rooms and stuff at the location. So it's going to be a little bit bigger, but we'll try to keep that intimate affair going. And all the old guard will be there. Tim Cass, I think Rob is going to show up. Frank Menser will be there. Jim Ward will be there. I think Harold Johnson is going to show up. So pretty much all the old crowd that you could want to meet and hang out with will be there playing games.
That's great. That's great. And I'm looking forward to seeing you there. I'm planning on going, and everything works out right, and having a good time at GaryCon II, just like we did at GaryCon I. Where can we go online to find your work at?
My website is adventuregame.com. Adventuregame.com.
That's adventuregame.com. And thank you so much, Kerry.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.